everybody. Thank you so much for being with us and participating in this new chapter from the Indiana Latino Institute. It's a pleasure for me to introduce you with this wonderful topic, Padres Estrellas and the next level job in Indiana. My name is Ligia Sosel. I'm the Director of College Access here at Indiana Latino Institute, and we are nonprofit organizations who look to support all the Latino community and students across the state. I would like to introduce you today with José Juárez, and he will tell us a little bit more about this topic and tell us about him and how he served in the community. Hello, José.
Hi, Ligia. Thanks for inviting me for this chat. So I'm José Juárez. I work for Indianapolis Public Schools as the Family and Community Engagement Director, and also serve as the Padre Estrella for Marion County. So just here to get folks more information on 21st century scholars and next level jobs made possible through the Workforce Ready grant.
Thank you so much for Jose for participating this day today with us and for bringing all that information for us. We can't wait to hear everything and learn more about it. And I'm so glad you mentioned the 21st century. The 21st century is a key. It's something that I call it the golden ticket that all of our students need to take advantage. And institutions like yours, the IPS and you being a Padre Estrella, has been supporting a lot of the students to keeping everything in track. That's something similar that we do here at the Indiana Latino Institute, supporting the students in the coaching one-on-one to maintain, because it's really important, not just to have it, it's just maintain it. And we will learn a lot of good stuff about that and how to maintain what is Padres Estrellas, how to be part of this 21st century and keep it, how to qualify, all the eligibilities, and a lot of things that we need to learn and we need to know, and teachers and counselors need to know about 21st century, right, Jose?
Yep. So I'll start with what is Padres Estrellas. It's essentially a group of star parents in Spanish that was formed a few years back to help get more information on 21st century scholars and next level jobs to our Latino or Hispanic Hoosiers. So want to make sure our community is informed of all the wonderful things that the state offers to our families, especially if they meet just the eligibility for it. So first thing we can chat about is 21st century scholars. Just it's a program that's been around since about the 1990s, and it's meant to help students from lower income families have access to colleges and universities. What it does is it covers up to 100% of the tuition at Indiana 2- and 4-year public institutions. So if they are a state school, this scholarship would cover all the tuition for that student if they go to an in-state to a state college. If it's not a state institution, say it's a private institution, it'll give a student partial tuition. So it doesn't include room and board, but at least if you have your tuition covered, you can look for other scholarships to help you cover room and board, and it's available for up to 4 years while the student tries to finish their undergraduate degree. So some of the like eligibility, I'd say qualifications for it is you have to be an eligible citizen or non-citizen. So if you're a student that was born in the U.S. or have permanent residency, or I think even refugee status, then you're fine. Students have to enroll by 7th or 8th grade. The way it used to work is parents used to actually have to fill out a form. Now it's automatic enrollment. So I'd say if your student is in 7th or 8th grade, and if you've filled out a form for free or reduced lunch, and if you meet the income guidelines for it, your student's automatically enrolled into 21st century scholars. So just an awesome opportunity there. I grew up in New York, and I don't remember us having something similar to this. So just a real wonderful opportunity that our families can take advantage of, especially those that meet those income guidelines. You can find information on 21st Century Scholars by visiting the website. It's learnmoreindiana.org, and it gives you just more information on how a student gets enrolled, who exactly is eligible. It'll also tell you how to create a Scholar Track account. Sorry, so it the Scholar Track account helps you meet like certain guidelines that a student must fulfill in order to be eligible for the scholarship. It's not overwhelming, but you do want to make sure you fill out your Scholar Track account and keep up with just the basic requirements.
I'm so glad you mentioned all of this because all of these topics are really important and really relevant, and it's something that we need to cover in case if we are supporting our students in the school, right? So we're making sure that they cover everything that it says will be granted to this scholarship, because you mentioned that in the 7th and 8th grade they are enrolled in the program, but that doesn't mean, oh yeah, the student is enrolled and then I have to worry when I'm a senior. No, it's a long process and I need to follow up all of the steps in order to be granted with this scholarship, right?
Exactly. So just be sure to go to that website, learnmoreindiana.org, and go to where it says create your Scholar Track account. And that'll give you all the different like steps to take during the different years that your student is in high school to make sure they're keeping up with the requirements. Once they're all done, then they review their Scholar Track account and essentially sign their scholar pledge. That's what will make sure that the scholarship goes into effect. So again, the requirements aren't super stringent. It's just make sure you fill them out to keep yourself eligible for it.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you for giving us this wonderful overview about the 21st Century Scholar. And what do you recommend to a teacher and counselor to follow up to make sure that their students are enrolled in the program?
Yeah, I'd say make sure that you ask them if they've created their Scholar Track account, especially if you think a student's eligible. Not saying that to ask if you're unsure of a student's like status or anything, but if you've got an idea whether they probably fit the criteria, just tell them to make sure they fill out their Scholar Track account, and also get their FAFSA in if it's a senior, get their FAFSA done on time. Making sure your FAFSA application is done every year while you're in a college. Also make sure that you keep your 21st Century Scholarship. So two little tidbits and keeping up with your Scholar Track account. It's money that's out there for our kids to essentially become successful and have access to an education. All that really is required is to make sure you do your part and go and ask for it.
Thank you, Jose. Thank you. That's really a good observation. Well, what else do you have for us today?
Sure. So we could tell a little on Next Level Jobs. Next Level Jobs is a program done through the Workforce Ready Grant by Indiana State. And what it does is, say you're not interested in going to college or university. This opens the door for you to go to a technical school or a certification program and have that access to that program for free through this Workforce Ready Grant or Next Level Jobs. And what it does is it places emphasis on those certifications that are high demand. So think of like welding, plumbing, some jobs that you can often come out of that certification and get a good income, but we know we need more of in Indiana. Indiana is willing to pay for you to do it.
That sounds wonderful. We were talking about this a couple of days ago. It's like, oh well, that welding payment, welding pay looks really good or it's really attractive, and the kids can have a wonderful opportunity on receiving good income and supporting their families, right? They have the access to education and they access a good salary and a great benefits as well.
Yep. And they've done like some basic studies on it. And after they get their certificate, on average, most folks get 7,000 more than they were already making. So you could see an impact almost right away after you complete your certification or your program.
Wow, this is fantastic. So we have two different options. Let's say we have the 21st century for the students who want to pursue higher education and different career path. And also we have the different career path, right? We're going to go to something technical, something to go straight to the workforce. We have two different options here for the students. And we also, also we have a wonderful opportunity to send them to work and get a really good income to support their families. It's not like the education is going to be limited because it's more options. What about if my student is interested in something manual? We have options for them and they can apply for it and they can receive the support. What about my student want to do something more intellectual, more reading, more different preparation? They have the 21st century, making sure they're eligible and maintain that eligibility, right? How can teachers and counselors can contact you here in Marion County?
Yep. So, like I said, I work for Indianapolis Public Schools. You could email me at juarezjw at myips.org. And my mobile number is 317-607-8034. And feel free to like text me or shoot me an email if you have questions.
Thank you so much, Jose. This conversation has been fantastic, and we know that it's going to be really useful. And we can limitate this to the information because we have more Padres Estrellas across the state, right? So they just need to go to the website, press Padres Estrellas on Google, and they will find all the Padres Estrellas as a reference. And thank you so much for providing us your information. We know that this information is wonderful and you can guide the students, guide teachers, guide counselors and parents to maintain this scholarship since it's a wonderful thing to have and it's just out there just to take it. And we're promoting this program. We're promoting all the support that the students can have. And the same as here at the Indiana Latino Institute, we have Coaching 101 and all the services that we provide are absolutely free. We're willing to support the schools, the teachers, the counselors. We know how hard is the job that you guys are doing out there. So as an institution, we are here ready to support you and bring more resources for the students. Would you like to say something to the teachers and counselors who are watching this training today?
You know what? Next level jobs is not limited to kids that are fresh out of high school. So also open to parents. So if you see parents that might be interested in furthering or exploring other like professional options, it's open to them too. So, yep. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, Jose, for your participation. And we're sure that we'll keep working together. And thank you for your time. And we're looking forward for the families and teachers to reach out to you and get more information about these programs. Thank you, Jose.
All right. Thank you.